This Sunday, we're jumping back into the book of Romans, which Adam preached on a couple weeks ago. Whenever we're dealing with one of Paul's letters, which Romans is one, it's complicated. There is so much to unpack in short passages, from complicated metaphors to the context which these letters were written in. Um, so it's a lot. Just for to give you an idea, here's a picture of my Bible with notes from various different times I've gone through this, and one of the notes is just 4 question marks, and the note, "What are you talking about, Paul?" So I'm actually really looking forward to unpacking some of this with all of you. For many of you, when I say the name Paul, you don't have positive feelings about him. And I get it. Paul is really divisive. He has, throughout the books of the New Testament, of which most are either written by Paul or attributed to him, there's a lot of metaphors that are challenging or frustrating or not super helpful in our modern context. There is a lot of things that go unsaid about the specific situation he's writing about, because he's writing a letter. He's assuming that the people he sent it to understand the context he's sending it into. But 2,000 years removed and culturally very different world, it's hard sometimes to relate to these things. So I say all of that to encourage you not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. There is some real wisdom in these words. And the truth is, a lot of our Christian theology, a lot of our understanding of Christ and what the resurrection means for us comes from the thoughts and writings of Paul and later interpretations of his writings too. So we can't ignore these books. They are foundational for us in many ways. We can interpret and we can wrestle with some of the things Paul says, recognizing that that he's writing in a very different world than the one we're living in. However, I'm intrigued with this passage from Romans 6 because strangely and perhaps sadly, I'm beginning to understand his metaphor in a more real way, in a way that applies to our lived reality than I ever did before. So, more about that on Sunday. I hope you can be there, online or in person, and we'll wrestle with things together. Happy Wednesday.